Trying to cool the tires down and maybe get one last gasp effort to try to get up there to do anything with Alex Huffman. Can he finish this thing off for tonight? Alex has dominated this race, led 112 laps so far of the 115, 116 here so far. But can Joshua, and the caution is out, and folks, that is going to put an end to it. Alex is going to end this one here tonight. Oh! The 72 machine.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Hi, race fans, welcome. Well, we are live tonight here. That's right, for RACECORE Sim Racing League here. Race number 3 of the series here for the Super Late models. We're racing at Richmond. Short track under the lights. The Gold Cube here tonight. A good one as we're under qualifying. See who's on pole here tonight right now. There are the lights at Richmond as of right now. Alex Huffman. Well, I'll tell you what, he dominated this race. Actually dominated the first one. And did it in fine fashion all night long. Looked good doing it too while I was at it. So, gotta believe that guy, man, right there can actually, man, get it done again here tonight. Qualifying looks like it's about to get underway or get done here. About a minute left to get your refreshments, get everything set as we're going to go racing under the short track lights here of Richmond Speedway. That man Alex Huffman is going to look like he's going to try to do another win, but last week, awesome winner. If we can find him out here. Need to check on that. Nice looking overhead shot there, man. About 20-something seconds left, folks. Refreshments, get everything geared up. Here we go. Good set, man, to go racing. Richmond style. Number 79 machine, the man, Austin Farr, last week's winner here. He's going to put it on the outside row. Well, let's gear these bad boys up here. Get set here to do some awesome racing. It's on pole tonight, Alex Huffman, first week's winner. Then we've got Austin Farr, well, last week's winner. There you go, 2 winners so far in the season, sitting on front row. It's going to be a dual battle between them. Third place man, Damien. Kesley Rogers right there starting in 4th. Sterling Smith in 5th. Brian Jones starting in 6th. 7th place man, David again 4th. Jeremy Morrison sitting in 8th. 9th place man, Dan Butler. And Butch Fraser rounds out the top 10. Boy, look through this one. Man, we got some good drivers out here. And 100 laps of mayhem going to happen on a short track here of Richmond tonight. Well, these boys are looking good here at the RACECORE, the super speedway, or super late models. Get it right here, folks. A little tongue tied. As right now they're getting set here. One more round. This is actually a 3/4 mile track. Now this place here, I'll tell you, it's going to be tricky. And the reason I say it's going to be tricky is because, one, these guys out here, they can't take tires. Can't take tires at all. That right there alone is going to pose a little bit of problem. And when I say problem, I mean it's going to make for some interesting racing throughout this whole entire race, because from what I remember in Richmond, very, very slick track. Very, very, it's a very, very slick track. Real slick. Pace cars coming around. 2 laps around this place here. There we go. Listen to them motors, man, wind around this track. Good looking field so far. Under the lights of Richmond, Virginia here for the Gold Cube. Title sponsor of this series. Been a good one so far. Super late model action. Short trackers. I love it, man. And the RACECORE guys, man, they do an outstanding job here. They put on a fantastic show in the last 2 races. And like I was saying, what's going to be unique about this track is as the pace car pulls off, here we go. Green flag's about to fly. Alex Huffman out front along with Austin Farr. The 2 winners so far as the green flag flies. We are racing at Richmond. Look at them 2 men already jump out to the front side there to try to get away from these guys behind them. We'll see if Austin has anything for Alex. Here's the thing. You're going to have to be very, very patient in this race, because the thing about it, what's up TMP, how you doing? Thing about this race is you cannot change tires. Tires will be at a premium when this thing here is a battle for the lead. Nobody gave that memo to Austin. Austin says, ha, I got a taste of victory lane last week. I want it again. And he's going to look for it on the inside. But Alex Huffman, boy, he dominated the first week, and so did Austin last week. Those 2 guys up front. Austin's going to lead that one by a bumper as they cross the line. The 79 on the inside. The 83 there of Alex. Fall back in line, but don't count out that man in the number 3 machine. Right there, Damien. Told you, he'll cast a spell on you. He'll put the voodoo curse. The number 3 right there, Damien. Got Kesley right behind him in that 4th place machine. And Brian Jones with a Jalopnik mobile. Not Jalopy, Jalopnik. On now. Oh, we got a battle. Alex Huffman off the pace already. You know, we saw this last week, man. Alex Huffman off the pace, and we already got a car sliding around a little bit there. That's the 75 of Jeremy Morrison. These cars will get wiggly as they approach some of this things. Yeah, Alex fell off the pace last week and never was able to rebound back. So I don't know what's happening. He's just kind of lost the groove just a little bit. I don't know, but let's go on back here to the back because we got some good battling going on. We got Ethan Glenn, Butch Fraser in the mix back there with the 18 and the 555 machine and the 101. David gains 4th. He's trying to gain his way to the front right there. An 18 machine. Looking good so far. That's Ethan Glenn. He's got the bow tie in front of him. Bo Glenn. Bolicious. Man out there, if he started giving away chickens, man, I guarantee he gonna win a race. Man, who don't like some? I like the dirty rice. Just don't drive dirty. We'll be okay. Bo's looking good so far. Right behind him though, got Ethan. Trying to do everything he possibly can to get ahead. He does. Behind the Butch Fraser, he's falling off the pace a little bit. Got the 101 on the outside of him. Got the 75 machine right there, clocking around. Well, folks, let me know how everything sounds, looks to you out there. I always want, always like for the viewers to be pleased. Whatnot. How y'all doing tonight, man? Appreciate everybody in. Let's go back here to the back of the field. Let's go back up front real quick. As Austin Farr, he is far ahead right now, doing where he left off last week. Kind of continuing where he left off last week. Leading. Winning. He's 1.4 seconds ahead. Got a good freight train battle going on here. Damien's right there in the second. Kelsey's up in the third. Alex Huffman sitting in the fourth place spot. Brian Jones right there in fifth. And all these cars kind of nose to tail. As I say that, here comes the 36 of Kelsey on the inside. Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Right now, battle for the second place. Here we go. Damien, he's up high. Kelsey's down low. That's going to open the door up for Alex Huffman, who was going to try to drive that machine on the inside of him. Won't get it done as we complete this one. Got 100 laps here. It's a 3/4 mile track. Actually, this thing, man, is good. Well, that's good. Hopefully everything holds up, man. You never can tell. Yo, YouTube and that, man, it has its own mind sometimes. Alex Huffman falls off the pace. Let's go back here to the back a little bit. Dan Butler, he's got a nice looking machine right there. And that 21 looks good. Like I said, Bo right behind him. Everybody's getting kind of spread out. You got 75 of Jeremy Morrison. Go Huffy. Go Huffy. Yeah, that's Alex Huffman. Well, he won the first one here. He bounced back a little bit. He had a little trouble last week. He caught up in a spin early. And he was able to bounce back. I think he got like top 5. Didn't do too bad right there. Well, battle right here. We want to talk about mixing it up. Wow. Oh, Damien in the wall. No. Oh, hard into the wall. Go back and watch what happened. Alright, let's go back here and see what happened to Damien. Well, I think he put the voodoo curse on himself. We're watching here, Alex Huffman, kind of right there behind him. He went high in the turn. Alex went down low. Might been a little bit of side-by-side contact on the, oh, no, just a little bump and run. Kind of got in there and tried to save it. Punches the nose of the wall. Ouch. Well, alrighty then. I'm telling you, if that's the guy, man, I'd be wanting to pick on out there. That guy, man, he could have put a voodoo doll on you. Well, Alex Huffman, a little contact, Rubbin's racing. That's the way I look at it. But wow. Caution early in this one. There you go. Well, Huffy got Huffy. I think Huffy got Huffy. Right now it's a good one here. Run the caution so far in this one. We got the likes of all these guys out here, man, kind of just storming around this track a little bit. We'll have to see, man, what happens. Go from there. Just a little bit of contact. No harm, no foul. There you go, Ryan. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. It is a pretty good thing, man, to watch. Watch these guys get up here and kind of just zoom around this thing. Got Austin Farr out front. Kelsey sitting behind him. Alex right there in third. Brian Jones up to fourth. Sterling Smith, he's sitting there in fifth. Dan Butler up to sixth. Bo Glenn, seventh. Ethan Glenn, the Glenn boys right there, seventh and eighth. David Gainsworth up to ninth, and Justin Starr. Run for him right here. Number 99. Watch out for him. He could have a good one here tonight. Good showing, as he's up to 10th place right now. Well, we do appreciate you tuning in here, Ryan. I know these guys here at the RACECORE definitely appreciate everybody tuning in. If you like what you see, hit a like, hit a share, hit a sub first time around. You'll appreciate it here at OSR Network. If you don't like what you see, hey, there's a thumbs down button. You can hit it too. And we still appreciate you coming around. Pace cars in, lights off. Man out front, Austin Farr. He's about to drop the hammer, and we're going back racing here. Richmond International Speedway under the lights, the back green flag. Complete that lap as they storm off past the turn here. Austin gets a good jump. Well, I'll tell you what, Kelsey's back there, but the battle's on for third. That's, oh, look at that Austin, man, going to do a little bit of rubbing. Trading some paint right there. He's going to take over the third. Brian Jones going to fall back in the fourth. Right behind him. Let's go on back here because, boy, we got a good one going on. Ethan right there in the mix and up underneath the man, the Dan Butler. Dan's on the high side just a little bit. Look at all these cars, 2x2x2. You got a 101 there, David, Josh. He's looking at it. Everybody's going to try to get single file because it's the best way you want to do. Get down low. I don't think the high line here at Richmond's going to work out too well. Have to watch and see what happens between these cars. As you see that 33 machine right there already. Just trying to give it up the ghost just a little bit. Okay. What's up, buddy? All right now, man, all these cars looking very, very good as they come across the line. Now it looks like that 101 is trying to do what he can do up here in the front side of him. You got Josh Cooley. He's mixing it up with old Bo right there. And Francisco Pelletier. He's back in the back now. Keep your eye on him because that's a guy right there who can bring it up to the front. He's got the gold cube on the front nose of that machine. Title sponsor here tonight. Definitely. Austin Farr is jumped out front in this one again in the 79. Kelsey, not too far back from him, and Alex is still in the mix, hitting in third. Brian Jones there in fourth. Ethan Glenn sitting up there. Go back here in the back because got a lot of action. Damien trying to recoup, man, from that spin. Just got caught up in a little incident, punched the nose of the car. Man, looks like a mad bulldog out there. Running around. 38 at Evan Osborne. Right now you see Damien working over Jim Locking. Looking for that spot. That's the 14th. Can he get it? Over door to door for a moment. Nope. Had to fall back in line. Couldn't get that one done. Up in front of them, though, they're actually seeing the 101 machine. He's up high. Well, he was up high there with the 75 of Jeremy. They're trying to run down old Francisco. See if he can actually run him down. Butch Frazier having the night that he wants, way back in the 555 machine. There you go. Jeremy's back up here. Most of the action's going on back here in the back as Austin is still about 2/10 ahead of the pack here up front. You got Kelsey sitting in the second place spot. You got Alex Huffman right there in the mix. Look at this battle going on here. This is for fourth and fifth. Hey, yep. 18 machine and the 17, actually 5th and 6th, excuse me. Sterling Smith on the inside. Ethan Glenn on the outside. And that's going to open the door for Josh Cooley. Josh Cooley's going to try to take that high line. He's got the old Milwaukee machine. He doesn't. He's not drinking and driving. No beer and racing. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go, Jason. Yeah, a lot of these guys are. Man, I know a lot of drivers on iRacing who actually very close to who I am. I know some of the league owners. Not bad. Mix up right here. Justin Starr on the outside. Justin's trying to do everything he can. Pretty good finish. He's actually battling right there with Francisco and Jeremy. We'll see if those two men actually mix it up just a little bit. In the middle of the tire tracks right now. Everybody's trying to figure something out. Now, the one rule here in this one, I mean, I know they have other rules, but the one major rule in this whole entire race is they cannot change tires at all. Look at those glowing red rotors. They are using some brakes here. Those brakes, they don't get cooled down that often. You're on them things a lot. Oh, a little slip up by Justin. That's going to leave the door open. Francisco says, how you doing? Here comes the 101 machine of David on the inside. He's going to tuck it up there and look. Great battle going on back here. It's about the 11th, 12th spot. Oh, 101's around. Oh, that one's going to, and Damien's involved again. With the 101 machine. Again, or was involved in this one. Let's see what happened. Oh, yeah. Oh, he had to check up a little bit. Next thing you know, the three, looks like the three of Damien might have got the back of him, but it was due to the 101 just having to check up real quick here. Watch it one more time, see if we can get a better idea of what happened. Yeah, it looks like he had to check up, and as soon as he did, Damien just hit him, and then Damien got clocked from the back. Wow. There you go, Conrad. Oh, absolutely it is, man. It's awesome, man. iRacing's kind of cool. All right, back on the caution here. Wow. Damien's not having a good night. Gonna have to get out here, man, after this race and probably gonna probably want to put a curse on somebody. There's something up front here. Austin Carr got a little right side damage on that machine. Shouldn't hurt him too bad. It's a short track. Shouldn't be too bad. Kelsey right there. You're looking good. Not sure if most of them use Track IR or not. A lot of guys use different stuff. I mean, there's so many programs out there, Conrad, that it's unbelievable. I mean, you've got what is it, Sim Labs, I believe. You've got the Track IR. I love it, but you also got, now if you like the Track IR, you might like what they call DRE. It's DRE, Race Engineer. Driving Race Engineer. Check it out. It's an actual add-on to the Track IR and the voice activation, and it's actually a physical like crew chief in and whatnot. I used it when I raced a lot. It was phenomenal. You might really love it, but a lot of guys use, I think it's Sim Labs, and there's several other ones to race with. I would say most of the broadcasters, they use what they call ATVO to broadcast with. Most of the racers, they use a lot of track stuff like that. Track IR thing, though, I used it when I raced a little bit, and it's nice. I like it. Especially if you're VR. If you're VR, almost a half, too, because it's hands-free voice activate. And we're getting set here to go back green flag racing here. I think Austin's going to lead them up to the front again. It's on the pace cars off. Got to remember, cannot change tires here. One biggest thing about this, can't change tires. You can get fuel and not get tires. Pace car takes that hard left turn. Austin's going to set sail up front. Green flags back in the air. We're back racing under Richmond lights here as Austin gets a good jump along with Kelsey up front there. And Alex Upland says, I'm going to try to get a better jump this time around. And he does as they head off into the turn. Austin's blinking a little bit. Battles on right here with Brian. And actually, you got Josh right on the inside there. So the 45's up high, the 33's down low. Josh going to duke it out door to door. Might trade a little bit of paint right there. So if we see some orange on the side of the red on the side of the orange, we know what happened. The 18 machine right behind him, Ethan Glenn. Now they're looking pretty good. Jeremy Morrison, that spot. Oh, a little wiggly right there. Dan Butler came out of the turn. He got a little tail happy. That thing got a little fishing on him. That's okay. Francisco Pelletier, well, he's going to take it off with Bo time right now on the inside. Bo Glenn. Him and Bo's going to go duking it out. But behind him, you got Justin Carr, Jim Lockley. And now it's a good battle going on back here in the backside. Always caught like a hornet's nest. Damien, well, he has just not had the race that he's won. Caught up in a wreck earlier on. All it's been from the get-go. So far, man, you are seeing some great action happening back here in the back. Right along here, old Francisco, see what he's got. Actually, let's go behind him and see how close these guys are. David right there, you see Francisco right there in the front. Man, we're riding with old David. Late model machine right there. Yeah. So far, so good. And these guys, man, they are all doubled up. Nice, good run so far. Justin Carr, he's trying to get in the mix. Trying to do what he possibly can if he can get up here. Back up front, you still got three machines up here. You got Austin Farr, Kelsey, and Alex. They're all three there nose to tail. Austin hasn't been able to get away, and I think that damage might be hindering him just a tick right now. I think that damage might be doing a little bit to him. Right now, you see Alex right there and Kelsey. Now they're staying with him this time. He's not getting away. Got Austin out front. Kelsey right there. Brian Jones sitting in fourth. Jeremy. We got to actually go back here to where Dan Butler and Ethan Glenn is. They're mixing it up side by side. At the bow time man himself, Bo Glenn. Bolicious. You want some chicken and biscuits? Check him out. See, we also got the number 19 right there. Well, that's 18, excuse me. 18 to Ethan. They're going to go door to door. And behind him, you got the 101 of David. Old David right there. And Damien, he is trying to bring back to the front. That guy's just not had the night that he has wanted. Oh, got caught up in a wreck earlier on, and the next thing you know, boom, shakalaka. Up front here, though, we got Ethan. So far, number 17 car looking pretty good. That's Sterling Smith. Butch Frazier sitting in the last place, but got a good duke and battle going on back here in the back. Jeremy, Dan, Bo Glenn, Ethan, all these guys back here. Well, I'll tell you what, they kind of spread out a little bit right now. We're about halfway home in this one. And a good one so far. Tell you what, something, man, I like doing here, man. OSR Network. Thought the OSR Network rundown order. So let's start with this man out front right here. Austin Farr. His last week's winner. Pretty good. Got the Scott's Automotive Machine. He started second. He's currently in first in that 79. Right behind him, Kelsey Rogers right there. Weekly Racing Series, man, looking good so far right there. Karting Club started fourth, sitting in second place. Alex Huffman, he won the first one here, and Huffman Designs put it on pole tonight. Sitting in third right now. Brian Jones, Jalopnik, started sixth. He's sitting in fourth place. Sitting in the fifth place, man, you got Josh Cooley, old Milwaukee alone right there. Started 11th. He's cooled up to fifth right now. Sterling Smith, nice looking paint job he's got there. Looks like Severe. I might be saying it wrong, but Chavin. 7, that's it. 7, there it is. He started fifth, currently up to sixth. Jeremy Morrison, he's started in the 7th place spot. And he's looking in the 7th place right now. He's got that number 75 looking good. Bo Glenn, he's up, man, to 8th. I know Bo Licious right there. He started 13th. He's up to 8th place. Dan Butler started 9th, currently 9th. He's got a big chicken on the hood of that thing. I tell you what, that is a scared looking chicken sitting on the hood of that RACECORE car. That chicken looking like he's that's a wild looking chicken. I got to give him credit on that one. David, he's in the dual battle for the 10th place in 101. You got the Damien right behind him, sitting in 12th. Not the night he's looking at. Right there, Jim Lachlan, he's sitting in 13th place spot. Evan Osborne back in 14th. The Not Machine, 12th. Francisco Pelletier dropped back a little bit, but he's ranking 15th. Justin Costar, he's got the Whataburger right there, and he's sitting in 16th. Butch Frazier, 555 Machine, sitting in the 17th place spot. Takes us all the way back up to this man right here who has been leading it so far pretty good all night long. That's Austin Farr, last week's winner. That's your OSR Network rundown order. Like that one there, but I do got to take it back to, who was the one back here? 21 Machine. There we go. Got a chicken on the hood. Chicken. That is a crazy looking chicken. I had to go back to that one and look at that one, folks. That was just that was a good one right there. That chicken looked like he having fun, but that's 21 there, Dan Butler. Up to the 8th place spot right now behind him. Good start seeing pit stops. These guys have been out there for quite a long time now. The cautions have helped them out a little bit, but they still should be out there. I mean, we're well past halfway now. Moving along here pretty good. The 101 of David. He's in a good side-by-side battle with the 75. As Austin is still leading this one by half second over Kelsey. See what's going to happen. So Alex still holding on to third. Back here to the back again. At number 18 there, Ethan Glenn. Still rolling around here with Jeremy. She got a battle right there. Evan Osborne. The 75, Jeremy Morrison. Trying to get it done around this track so far. As it's hitting about the 12th place spot, 11th place car. Jeremy Morrison right there. Jim Larkin, 14th man. Francisco Pelletier, 15th. Oh, how long to go in this one here? Under the lights here at Richmond RACECORE. Sponsored by the Golden Cube. Kind of like a ATM for gold. That's how Justin Carr said it last week. Carr said it last week. He says like an ATM for gold. So basically it's like one of the Coinstar things. You take your gold, put it in, it tells you how much your gold's worth. Golden Cube is. Although I always thought it was kind of like a golden Rubik's Cube. That would be kind of cool too. Have a gold Rubik's Cube. What y'all think about the race so far? It's been a pretty good one. As Austin Farr out front, leading it, 79. He won last week. He is trying, well, he's trying to do the same this week. Trying to put that thing in victory lane. 2 for 2. Let's see what happens up front here. There's the Jalopnik Machine of Brian Jones. Brian Jones right there. Another good run for him. Sterling Smith behind him. Bo Glenn right there. Bo Glenn. Man, he's got 21 of Dan Butler behind him and the 101 of David. They're all kind of single file in an order right here. Well, there's another thing we love doing here. Going here in the next couple laps. The box. You guys look like good overhead style box shot right there. That'd be kind of like your spotter view. Good shot going on to show you how close these guys are right now. Roll bar. Not much to these cars. Got kind of like a steering wheel, a seat, 4 tires, a motor, and a body. Roll cage. What you got? That's pretty much all you got. Kind of basic. Take it back old school here. Super late model action here with the RACECORE Online Racing League, folks. Good one. See them all right there, you know, kind of nose to tail. Bo Glenn, Dan Butler, David. All running right there in an order, nose to tail. Kind of curious to when they're going to make their pit stops. Now, if I remember correctly, last week they actually went flag to flag without making a pit stop for fuel at all. So it's not unheard of for these guys to go the entire distance without any fuel. Or without making a pit stop whatsoever. That could do it. I mean, you got to realize they can't change tires anyways, so tires don't matter. It's just one of those things. No tires, no tires, no tires. Live tonight here at OSR Network on YouTube and on iRacing Live. Good one here tonight so far. Oh, here in front of them, got Jim. Looks like Francisco Pelletier there going to battle it out door to door along with Ethan. Ethan almost got up in that wall just a little bit. You should start seeing these guys pretty soon. Don't get a little loose. This track has always been just, you know, it's been kind of a loose style track. One of these places where you just kind of like hang on for dear life. Good battle going on right here between all 3 of these machines as Ethan, Evan, and Jim. Great battle happening right here. Looks like the number 91's going to get the better of him. He's going to take the spot away as for the moment, and that's going to bring along with him Francisco for the time being. Francisco pushes him up the track at the turn. Well, that was a good ride right there. Still door to door. They're actually closing back in, and Francisco got a little off the pace. Here comes the 75, but Jeremy going to bring him up here into the fight right now. As that number 18, excuse me, of Ethan Glenn. There you go, Jason. Introduce your wife Denise to Blimpy. That's what I was about to say right now. Good one here. Well, I'll tell you what, since Mandy Walden and since she's out there watching, let's bring it high and wide. We call this the Blimpy Cam, folks. OSR Network's on Blimpy Cam. It gives you a good perspective of the facility and just how far apart these guys are on the track. And then who don't like Blimpy? I mean, come on. It's a happy word. If you don't like Blimpy, you're a sad person. But then again, I've always said, the happy word, you just can't be mad and say Blimpy. Can you imagine being in a fight? I'm going to Blimpy you up. That just does not work. It don't work. Now, here's the other part. The Blimpy challenge. All right, folks, I'm going to tell you. Y'all want to run up down your neighborhood, streaking or whatever, doesn't matter to me. Yell Blimpy while you're doing it. They're either going to record you, put you on YouTube, make you famous, or they're going to call the cops, or they're just going to look at you like, man, I don't know why in the world we live in this neighborhood. But either way. And then the other thing is, don't go to your significant other, lover, wife, whatever, dog, cat, and call them Blimpy. If you do, please hit the record live stream on that one because I think the outcome might be pretty bad. Either way, folks, it's Blimpy. You got to be happy and smile when you say it. Blimpy Cam, There it is. OSR Network, OnlineSimRacingNetwork.com, your home for fun and exciting sim racing. Hope you enjoyed it. Back to the action on the track here. Evans doing pretty good. Actually, a battle right in front of them. The 3 of Damien. He's going to battle it out with a 101 there, David. Appreciate it, Jason. Number 3 there. Looking pretty good. Damien. Yeah, though, David, though, not trying to give it up. You can see that car just get a little bit wiggly. All over the place. I'm going to tell you, Damien, what a name. He's probably mad tonight. I got a feeling some of these guys better not. They might not want to go and get any oatmeal or anything after this race, because I guarantee you Damien's probably going to put a voodoo curse on a lot of these guys after what's happening in tonight's race. That guy just was like, looking high on the 101, David right there. And in front of them, Dan Butler and Bo Glenn. Bo Glenn, we know him by the bow time. There it is. It's bow time, baby. Yeah. Bolicious out there. Man got chicken. Talking about chicken. Well, he's probably looking at that 21 and that chicken on the hood's going, wait a minute, hold up. Don't be getting me near a guy that's got a name called Bo. That guy, man's sponsored by, bow time up there. They love chicken. Battling it out, though. Get me away from this guy. He's going to up here try to fry me before it's over with. Chicken legs all over the track. 72 machine right there. Bo Glenn on the high side. 21 there. Dan Butler on the inside. Behind him, you got the 101 of David. Running pretty good. So right now, you got a good action going on the track right here between these two. I can't get over that chicken on the hood. That's just a crazy looking mug. I don't know. I know. It don't take a lot to amuse me, people. Oh, man. Door to door to the line. They're going to race it out right there. And it looks like Dan's going to get the better of it. Bo's going to have his hands full now with David. They're going to do that. It looks like that high line's just not come in yet. Sometimes some guys can utilize it, some can't. Coming off the turn, you'll be able to use it pretty good, but it seems like the inside lane is where it's at right now with the 101 machine. And you've got the 72. He's going to fall back just a little bit. Here comes Damien. Well, he'll put some voodoo chicken on you if you don't watch out. And that drove that thing down into the turn that time. Almost drove it right up into the 101. Go back up front for a second, because a 1.4 second lead is what Austin Farr has, and he is far ahead of the field of this man right here, Kelsey Rogers. Kelsey's trying to do everything he can. Alex Huffman dominated the first race of the season. Currently right there sitting in 3rd place. Trying everything he possibly can to maybe get a podium finish out of this one tonight. Josh Cooley right behind him. Looking good. You got Brian Jones there in the 5th place spot. That's the Jalopnik machine. Erlen Smith back there. 555. Oh, excuse me. 555 machine's actually laps down. That's Butch Frazier. He's in mixed of them right there. 17. Erlen Smith, the 17 machine. Gonna go around the lap car there, Butch Frazier. Then we were back here watching this battle with Dan Butler. David 101. That's back to about the 7th on back spot. All those machines right there are kind of nose to tail, kind of spread out. We're getting close here to 10 to go in this one. Been a very, very good race so far. I've been very impressed, and Bo gets up there, slaps the wall sometimes. I've been very impressed so far about what we have seen out of these guys out here, and the way they manage their tires. I've got to give my hats off to them. A lot of times you get out here and these guys, they'll blow their tires right on off of them. But these guys manage their tires so well. I mean, 100 laps here at Richmond, which, goes by pretty quick. But 100 laps either way, without changing tires at all. They're feeling it in the car right now. Which obviously the 101, then nobody tell him. He's coming on strong, battling out with Dan Butler right there on the inside. I'm going to take that spot away from him. There he is. Not quite, but he's right on the inside of him. I'm going to try to take that 7th spot. Look it out. They're going to door to door. Out of the turn. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, he went way high right there. Dan did. He might try to crossover. Won't be able to get close enough there to him to be able to get it done. Slam the door. Slams the door on him right there a little bit. Still watching this good battle. Francisco Pelletier not had the night he's wanted. We're normally used to seeing him come up to the front. He's kind of got marred in the back here. Just not what he's wanted to see. You got Jeremy, Ethan Glenn right there, Justin Starr, and Justin, he's back here. And the leader just blinked a little bit. A little blinky. All right. Leader's passing that man, Justin, putting him a lap down. Wow. Been all rails up front for Austin Farr so far. As we got 8 laps to go in this one, lap traffic could be an issue. I tell you what, Austin has got that thing looking like a train. It's just on rails right now. Alex Huffman is trying to see if he can't maybe muster up enough to run down that number 36 in front of him. Maybe get the second place spot here. I know, man, if a caution, there's 2 things I like to point out. Caution comes out with 5 to go here on iRacing. It's normally over with. Obviously, the last lap puts an end to it, so we know that one. If a caution comes out then with 5 to go, it puts an end, and we only got about another lap or so to go. Time's winding down here with 6 to go. Alex Huffman is trying to push and run down that number 36 machine of Kelsey. Nobody can do anything with Austin Farr out front at 79. He has just been the class of the field all night long. And Josh Cooley, well, he has managed to stay right there in 4th place all night long and hang on with the 33 along with Brian Jones, who has also been able to hang on. So all 3 of them machines, or 4 of them machines, have kind of stayed right there, single file, amongst themselves. Nobody's been able to get the advantage. Nobody's been able to get a disadvantage. It's kind of been an even, kilt. You can actually see the 33 of Joshua was trying to close in on the back end of Alex. Maybe he's going to try to make a run for that 3rd place. Pressure time now as we come across the line with 4 to go here. Austin still leading. Josh, though, Cooley, he is trying to put the heat on the back end of Alex and maybe see if he can't possibly pull this thing off into a 3rd place podium finish here tonight for the 33. Those laps are winding down here. Time's running out. Got the 36 of Kelsey. He's working over a lap car up front there. It's Justin Starr. That lap car could come into play. Well, no, Justin gets up out the way. That's good sportsmanship on his end. Good driving right there. Still battles on for 3rd place as Austin's out front. Blink just a little bit right there. Hopefully his connection holds up for another 3 laps. He's got to make it that long. As Kelsey's riding behind him. If old Josh can run down Alex Huffman. They are still in a good battle. Brian Jones, well, he's like, if those guys get together, maybe I can get up there and I can steal a podium finish. As we've got 2 to go in this one here at Richmond under the lights for the RACECORE. White flags out one more time around Richmond International Speedway for the final time here in this one. As that man Austin, he'll come off the turn for the final time and he'll lead it here. But let's go back into this one. Let's go back. Oh, and Damian hits him in a turn out of the last turn. Are you kidding me? Last turn, contact made. Let's go back and see what in the world just happened. Damian was battling. Got into the wall. Final lap, folks. He spun. And when he spun right in front of the 2nd and 3rd place drivers. And guess what? You have got to be kidding. Wow. The 33. Oh, the 36, excuse me, of Kelsey running 2nd, final turn, and then gets destroyed Josh Cooley right there. Alex Huffman, though, messed up and involved in this one. Go back and watch it on the replay. He's going to end up in fourth, but watch this. Kelsey nowhere to go. Damian pulls right down in front of him, and then it spins him around, and Joshua gets there. Brian Jones ends up in third, and Alex, oh my Lord, you want to talk about some tempers are about to flare. Wow. This right here, though, awesome. Awesome. What? That was a wild finish to this one here, folks. Woo! You gotta love it. Man, so let's see if we can't get some of these guys up here. There is your winners here tonight. Oh wow. I don't know what to say other than Brian Jones, the Jalopnik, right place, right time. Josh Cooley, avoiding disaster, right place, right time. Start second. And Austin Farr definitely winning it. What a finish to this one. What a wild one. That's what we've come to expect. Short track racing. Tell you what, there won't be any gifts being sent to this one. Wow. That was just chaotic. I'll be able to move these guys. There we go. Just a second. See, looking for Josh Cooley here. Yes. All down here, man. Get a word in with them. Austin, Josh, Brian Jones. All right, move him down here too. Word in with him. See what a wild one here, folks, at Richmond International Speedway for the RACECORE here. So let's bring up the third place man and get a word with him. That would be the third place man, Brian Jones. Brian Jones, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? Brian Jones, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? Might be still trying to celebrate over that third place right there. So I'll tell you what, we'll go to second place man. Come back to him in a minute. Second place man here tonight at Richmond, Josh Cooley. Josh Cooley, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? Josh, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? Guess they're all shocked tonight. Josh, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? These guys must be shy tonight. Josh Cooley, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go to the winner. Austin Farr, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? Austin Farr, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy? They must be listening to something right now, folks. Well, hang on just a second. All right, was able to chase down the second place man here tonight, Josh Cooley. Josh, Joey in the booth, got a copy?
I got you.
All right, well, I tell you what a wild finish, man. Out of nowhere, you're back there riding. Coming out of that last turn, well, I don't know if you saw it coming or not, but, man, that was just a wild one.
Yeah, I didn't see it till we got into turn 4 and just reacted, turned right, and bounced it off the wall. And that's a shame for those other two up front, man. That was a good race for those guys.
Yeah, well, Kelsey, pretty much the victim of circumstances right there. And it's just like, bam, right there. And I hate to see it on his end. Yeah, extreme. Yeah, nobody home. We got them all now. But, I mean, like you said, hey, you came out of here second. I mean, you were running right there with it anyways. Well, you're actually running about third, but come out of here second tonight. How was your car and how was the track?
My car felt good. I took it easy the first 20 laps and tried to save some tire, and then started pushing hard and was able to get up through the pack, up to the top 5 pretty quick, and then it kind of stalled out. But I pressed a little bit to try to get past Alex, and then I was happy to finish where I was. And then that chaos on turn 4 happened. So lucky to be second, and I hate it for those guys that got wrecked.
And no doubt about it. Sometimes better be lucky than good, as I always say. But hey, you came out of here with a second place finish tonight. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank OSRN, of course. And let's see, I think it's the Gold Cube that's sponsoring this league. Yep. Dan Butler Designs, iRacing Drivers World, and I think Global Building Contractors is the other one.
Gotcha. There you go, man. I tell you what, as always, again, congratulations on that second place and a wild one here at Richmond.
Thank you very much.
That was the second place man. Well, let's see if we can get down here and maybe get a hold of the third place man. Brian Jones, Joey in the booth, got a copy?
How's it going?
Oh, well, I tell you what. Well, the jalopnik machine, definitely no jaloping around tonight, but man, I gotta ask, did you think you was going to come out of here in third? I mean, that last lap, that escalated quick.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I came out of turn 3. I see a bunch of smoke in the middle of turn 4, and I just tried to avoid all the cars who were stopped, and lucky to get third place tonight.
Absolutely. And I was looking actually at Jalopnik. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like a Gamers News style site or something like that. Well, you definitely got some news to put on there tonight, because that was an exciting finish. Actually, pretty much an exciting race. Now, I know she was kind of driving. How was your car feeling? Is there anything you could have done maybe to get up there closer?
Well, I kind of forgot that we can't take tires in this series. And I didn't take tires, but I burned them up in the first, 15 laps. And I was kind of kicking myself for that. So I was kind of trying to save them for the end to see if I could get a run on somebody. Maybe there would be a late caution come out. But, I got lucky, and the 2 people in front of me just got spun. So it was good.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, if you're talking about you wore your tires out and still was able to run as fast as you was, I'd hate to see you with some good tires out there, because you'd be a demon. But hey, you look good running. You came out of here in third tonight. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to thank Jalopnik.com. I want to thank Global Building Contractors, Gold Cube, Dan Butler Designs, and iRacing Drivers.
Man, I definitely end up there. I guarantee you they love it, man. Appreciate it so much out there again. And man, right there, Brian Jones and the Jalopnik.com machine putting it in third place here tonight. Good run for you there, Brian. All right, well, let's head on down here to Victory Lane, because this guy, well, I don't really know if he needs much of an introduction, but boy, he definitely dominated. Austin Farr, Joe at the booth. Got a copy?
Hey, how's it going, Joe?
Man, I tell you what, 2 weeks in a row now, you have just dominated the pace out there and showed them what you got. And you're out front. You were in front of that mess there that came out of turn 4. I know you probably saw it in your rear view mirror, but it was a wild one there. But at any given time tonight, I know she's got a little right side damage. Maybe what happened on that deal?
Yeah, the first quarter of the race, Kelsey was giving me keeping me pretty honest. I just wanted to maintain the distance between him and I. I put too much wheel in coming out of 4 and touched the wall, but luckily I got away with it.
Oh, no doubt about it. You know, definitely, like you said, without being able to change tires, these guys know it in the league. You got to be able to save those tires and conserve. You definitely was fast out there. Well, I mean, I know you're feeling good on these short tracks. How you feeling after this one? I mean, awesome win here tonight at Richmond.
I'm feeling, pretty lucky considering what happened on the last lap. I just saw the 3 sitting up on the top of the track. I didn't know that he came down and hit anybody, but looking back at that, I consider myself pretty lucky.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Well, definitely you pulled it off here tonight. Had a bad fast machine out there here at Richmond. Anybody we want to thank for the win tonight?
Yeah, Gold Cube for sponsoring the series, OSRN for the broadcast, awesome as always. Gola Building Contractors, Dan Butler Designs, and Scott's Automotive.
Tell you what, right there you go. Folks, that's your winner here tonight, Austin Farr. 2 weeks in a row, he has dominated, and the winner tonight here again. Congratulations, Austin.
Thanks, Joe. Hopefully talk to you next week, too.
All right, there you go. I'll tell you what, let's get our unofficial results order. As this man right here, Austin Farr, puts it in victory lane here tonight. Definitely outstanding win for him. Got Josh Cooley ends up in a wild one there in second. Brian Jones third. Alex Huffman, he drives backwards to finish it out in fourth place. Sterling Smith up to fifth. David right there, Gainsworth up to sixth. Dan Butler seventh. Evan Osborne to eighth. Bo Glenn finishes ninth. Jim Locken up to 10th. Look to the rest of the field, man. What a wild one here on the last lap, folks. Woo, I tell you, I know some guys here tonight. The blood pressure is probably going to be 9 million sky high here, but that man right there, Austin Farr, puts it in victory lane for tonight's win here at Under the Lights at Richmond for the RACECORE Racing Sim Racing League. Super late models. Gold Cube sponsored here tonight for it. It's been a very, very good one. Folks, gonna leave here under the lights. Everyone, have a good night.